Good evening. It's the morning, I don't know why I said that. So we got the one thing we can do today, which is Hifumi. Wait. Apparently it's Halloween. I don't know if they did this if the setting changed like that in the original. That's kind of neat. What a nice little touch.
What shall we do? Here we go.
We're not maxed out with anybody, is the thing. No, we're working on as many as possible to get them all done. So, because she's not around for like a test today, we can't do that. No, well, there's only one available, right? And it's Hifumi. You can tell because of the card. So I can go meet the journalist, who I'm deliberately avoiding because it's just a waste of time to get her. Her shit sucks. Hifumi's the only character available for a confidant meeting today, so that's who we're with. Also, I just spent 5,000 yen on this. The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. Maybe good for you to remember that as well. Yeah, her skills aren't even worth getting, so... You have more aptitude for this than I imagined. I also sense an ambitious spirit within you. I should have taken into account your improvement throughout our lessons. I have something in mind, but let's play a match first. In fact, let's play right now. Yeah, it's time. After we finish this match, let's go to a second-hand bookstore. It was quite a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a quick learner. Well, my knowledge is at 4. Today I thought we'd find you something to help you train on your own. This bookstore is filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. It is objectively the best kind of curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match, but good luck. Hifumi?
Oh.
Hello, I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies, I forgot that there aren't any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. Shouldn't be surprised, you are a famous shogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
Sorry.
She was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Must have been the katsu curry. Yay, actually. Yes, I did have the katsu curry before that match. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies are spread about me.
Oh.
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. Because that's the only thing anyone can talk about in this game. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them, while others hate them. I can't help but see similarities between us. What do you think about them? They're cool. I feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint, and... Oh, I'm sorry, we really are quite off topic. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in.
I look forward to it.
If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. Feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. I think we're at, wait, we're not high with her? Yeah, 4. I was actually, yeah, cool, I got it right.
Alright.
Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read. Let's go.
Until next time.
Till our next match, take care. There's a kid, like a literal child in Shibuya you can do as a confidant, which is the other one I'm not doing because I don't care. He's annoying and I don't like him. Hello, thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jimbo Cho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. I was shocked though. Ordinarily I don't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps it's because I never had friends at school who I could talk about shogi. I hope this won't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again. Where shall we go next? Well, let's see. I give up. There are too many places I'd like to visit. I cannot narrow it down to one. Other than used books and katsu curry, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church. Our approval keeps dropping. School festival. Festival for the rest.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. The Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important.
So keep gathering in a shifty group together with this weird cat.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers have been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
Yeah, because being super tense is really gonna not be suspicious, right?
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Can we please not?
Takoyaki?
Can we please not do the thing that every single anime and game does? These things.
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
Why do we have to do this?
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
Can we not though, please?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
Man, it would be cool to not have to
A
do
lot
this
of rumors,
precise
even on
thing.
our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Says everyone who only has nothing to hide.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
That sounds uniquely unpleasant.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
Have you ever had takoyaki, baby?
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
This little balls of fried octopus. It's pretty nice.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Is the takoyaki done yet?
You're so carefree. Does it mean that you have nerves of steel in any situation?
It's kind of like it's a seafood. It's kind of like chewy fish, right? But the they put like this nice sauce and some seaweed flakes on top of it, and I like the taste. It's not something you'd eat like as a meal. It's a little appetizer or whatever, or a snack. But I wouldn't, you know, I don't think you'd want too much at one time. Put it that way.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Very much a seafood flavor, though, like unavoidably.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Yeah, I like
Well,
squid.
one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly
Okay.
going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Get out of here!
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Dick move, man.
Special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
Hope it kills
It's
you.
fine. It's quite the...
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
There's no other way to eat it.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you Tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Ren, Yusuke's missing. Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases? Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Can't even go after my boyfriend. Oh, yeah, here we go. You're Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame-san's... It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling could be like this.
Well,
I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When somebody first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choice for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that, but life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off of their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve through my own efforts. You see, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's paintings for the masterpiece that it truly is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Gotta get everyone in there.
Well then.
Now's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Stop texting me. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? Do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah, for now. You still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means you'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, photo. This is when we were at the food stand. Ah. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru is eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It's more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yes. Yeah, I don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of which, where are your pictures of us, An? You got pictures of us too, right? How about the one where you took Ren's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh. No, that one went straight into the trash. I had dried seaweed all over my teeth. Oh, I can't go out. Piss.
Come on.
I gotta get some nutrients for the plant.
Oh.
And return this DVD. The next time we get a bit off, we gotta do... Where are my stats at? So I need guts and knowledge. I can always study for knowledge, so given that's the only thing I can fucking do. Got anything for me, Sojiro? How do exams go? Perfect.
Oh.
Guess I can't judge a book by its cover. Maybe you didn't need this. Oh well, take it. Oh, it's a LeBlanc charm. I made it myself. It's got my finest coffee beans in it. I wanted to give it to you before the exams, but, well, you still have more tests. Don't let up on the finals.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Study time.
Make sure you're
Alright,
close
I'm
up.
heading home. Get them brains up.
Can I talk?
No. No, you may not. It's the only thing I can do, so...
Well then.
Only remotely useful thing to do today, in this particular point of the time.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Agenji-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about? No.
So that's not ideal.
That's gotta be shot! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world
It
too.
was Yusuke and An running out of nowhere coming from the metaverse back to the real world from when he saw them do that, remember?
I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right. I mean, there's no hiding it from him.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Yeah, you did. Look down and you saw him.
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
You bullshitter.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders.
Who could tell who
However,
it is?
the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Let me think it over.
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Which is a pity, because I'm just going to fuck around for the next few days if I can.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again.
So, you probably see the uh-oh problem in this scene right here, huh? Look on the counter. It's a calling card.
Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
It's big uh-oh. Oh no. The problem's so much.
The party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Yeah, we got shit to do. No!
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Yes! Everything begins colliding and bouncing off of itself, and it's just, ooh.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
I didn't have a choice. Hey, why is this happening? This never happened in the original. Why is it happening now? Why did you motion capture all this stuff?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime. I got a Phantom Thieves catchphrase, I'm gonna do it. This is weird. Oh yeah, okay.
Very impressive, Senpai.
This is bizarre.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
It's gonna be animated, of course. Morgana, come on. You gotta click that shit.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside. We have no choice in any of this.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I already maxed your confidant. I don't need to care about what answers you like.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. it's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful heading home.
I will. Please excuse me. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Jim's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. Yes, please. There's more? The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I feel like you might have maybe fucked up the order this was supposed to go in, Persona translation team. I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I've received some messages. Oh, these are... Oh, okay, these are, Okay, so these are... His phone's full of messages. You want to go to the post-festival party and try to calm down? We can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed off, though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Who should I go to the post-festival party with? Why are these the choices? I'm curious, does this change depending on, like, confidants? Because I don't even have a confidant with Haru. Alright, my dumb idiot boys, let's go. My beautiful dumb idiot boys, let's go. Alright, let's get our mind off this shit. See you at the gym. Should head for the gym. My terrible sons, come on. My 2 rank 10s.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
That sucked.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the students sharing
No, I chose 2 boys over Haru. Haru is barely a character. She comes in the second to last story dungeon, has nothing to do, and doesn't really change much. She's not a character, she's just like... I don't like Haru that much.
Round of applause, everyone!
They're doing this again?
All right, who has
She would not.
something to say? Anyone? Anyone?
Over here! Over here! This guy's got something. What?
Where is this guy? I can't seem to find him. Oh well. Blondie, step on up here.
What?
Fucking backfired on you, Ruji. This is karma.
Exactly.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Damn it!
And what is your name? Sakamoto. Ah, Sakamoto-kun! You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society. Anyway, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Sakamoto-kun? Sakamoto-kun?
Huh?
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun may look tough, but it turns out he has a nasty case of stage fright. Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Shut up, no! Runs away.
Man, he's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
Now, Ryuji, think carefully.
So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Sakamoto-kun?
Give it some real thought. Ryuji's in trouble. Might accidentally spill the beans about the Phantom Thieves. I need to change the subject.
So, you know...
I like the... We're at rank 10, so he knows he can't trust him to do that right. Blonde hair is dumb!
What was that? Oh, Sakamoto-kun's very identical You over there! Would you like to join in? Oh, hell yeah, he does! Well then, come on up!
Fuck yeah, I got one sentence to say, let's go!
Now, what would you like to share with us today?
I have a bombshell.
The hell?
What are you gonna say? What should I shout? There's a lot of... Now, the truthful answer would be this. The funny answer would be this. The completely inexplicable answer that nobody will get would be this. Like, I'm genuinely tossing up between shouting to someone who isn't here and shouting about Ryuji because he is here and it would be funny. It's so tempting. I'm doing it. Let's go, rank 10, boyo. Are you stupid? Oh, he replies in the text. That's unfortunate. I don't need that label on me. I won't be able to come back here tomorrow. Is there anything cooler than this? Come on, just quit it, please.
Excuse me? Do you have anything?
Aww.
Well, I guess that's the end of that.
I tried.
The next person, shall we?
I tried so hard.
Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Sakamoto-kun. Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh? I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut it.
I missed that shy Ryuji.
No, I can't stop laughing. Dude. By the way, I would have been totally effed if you hadn't said something. Thanks.
I did pick the meanest answer.
Nervous, but you're the brilliant Sakamoto-kun.
Mishima, it's not that funny.
Oh yeah, this ain't really the best way of thanking you, but here, take this.
You're a dependable friend. Oh shit, I don't even need that. I'll take it. What could that possibly be?
We're knee-deep in shit dealing with Akechi, and he gets to just laugh his ass off. Huh. I'm kinda jealous. Later.
What could that possibly entail?
Oh, wait! Saka...
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. Should really be blaming the people who requested it. Please give me some free time. Futaba!
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba?
That's the spirit.
What are you doing here in front of the store?
Well, things are about to go fucking buck wild inside, and she didn't want to be in there, and you have to walk in, like, in media res on this absolutely terrible scene that's about to occur.
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand.
Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome.
Yeah, but it's
Things
creepy to
continue
him.
at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
Results, damn it.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Now let me stare down at this JPEG of Tokyo. Glad I put this in my window.
We're home! Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
Why did you keep that? Why did you keep that? Why did you keep it? Oh my god.
This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Gonna have to step in here. I hate confrontations like this. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Coffee, father, please.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
So you found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Like, right the fuck after you got there.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then, there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Thanks, Futaba. I am Iron Man, motherfucker. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Headlong into the breach, motherfuckers.
You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying
Father,
out loud.
please.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months.
Bitch, you've been sheltering too.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all.
To coffee shop.
Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe.
But I love you as my beans, Dad.
To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
Yeah, it's a lot, right?
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids.
Yeah, I'm at rank 7. You better rethink what you're talking about, dude.
And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
Yeah, the parts where the sort of veil drops and we have to be super honest and straight about it are some of my favorite in the game. I'm sorry.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have I shouldn't have been so crimeful while staying at your house. That's true. Like, it was kind of a dick move on my part as well.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out.
Father! Watching DVDs with the crime cat, yeah. So, there's something that they don't kind of really talk about in this game that much, and I think they're hoping that you don't think about it so much, but consider how fucking, like, important this is that he's gonna shelter him anyway, when you consider that we have not heard anything from Joker's parents the entire game. He's been here for a year. Not a text, not a phone call, nothing.
I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Well, it's also, like, Sojiro, this is just headcanon on my part. It's never, like, explicitly explained anywhere, but I tend to think that Sojiro is more of an adoptive dad to him than his actual parents, because nothing. For 6 months at this point, nothing. So, the knowing how the game ends, the answer is why, because him not understanding that is probably a pretty... Why?
Just do as I say.
Well, he was doing it to kind of assuage his guilt over being unable to help Futaba and Wakaba, but... So that's, you know, his thing was his own sort of personal thing, but... He's been infinitely more supportive of us than the parents who shipped him away at the first sign of trouble.
If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, alright?
That I don't think they've explained either. It was a friend of a friend.
We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Phew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
We would have had to kill him.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You've got to be fucking kidding. Oh, the big swear. The big swear. You got to be fucking kidding. We actually get a proper, uncensored swear. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Ren was not okay. I have a feeling the boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we'd consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yeah, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? Yeah, I mean, you're being set up pretty hard here. This doesn't happen without police cooperation. It's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna be real weird. This is probably my favorite part of the game outside of the opening. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Like, shit's gonna get wild!
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night.
Hey!
Oh yeah, we don't get fucking anything.
Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide
You're on
information
TV.
will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
That's so many yen.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Most likely you get killed too, though. Like, I'm just throwing that out there. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice. Oh, there was no choice, yes. We had to do it the way
That
we
may have
did.
been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter.
Father!
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, alright?
Okay, Dad. Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Yes, we're being funneled into a trap here, and it's not great.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. Let me pull up a little conversion here.
We're wanted now.
Okay, so... it's about $300,000. A little under, about 280,000, I guess.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
I mean, he was.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
Lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original
Haru, you got here fucking yesterday.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables. Because inside his very quiet mind with an empty mind, he's working away on a little plan. It's gonna be good.
Away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
About that.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier,
I know, you're a himbo, you can't control it.
being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Really? That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Things will turn around.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yes, we're gonna overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Can I leave? Fuck.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes
Can
up.
at least juice brain points for a little while.
Hey, hey!
It's the only thing I can do that gives me any benefit anymore. And now that's sealed away.
All right.
Your knowledge is increased from encyclopedic to erudite.
Well then.
Now I just gotta max my goots. And then we've got full max.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Yeah.
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you, too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
He's bullshitting so hard and it sucks
I'm
so
certain
much.
They'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
You think?
I can't really explain it, but I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will, because we don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
It won't.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yeah, man, it's
and
fucked
he had
up.
already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's not all.
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
We'll get there in a bit. I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth. I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Man, shit's about to get real wild, my dudes.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Yeah, this is... He had planned, motherfuckers.
We'll be
Let's
going
go.
to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you do, girl?
Well, like her history with men.
We're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
Ho, 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 ho. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. That was a hard sentence to say. Fucking train news. Where are we meeting today? Alright, we were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumigaseki. Fuck you! Okay, fuck you, Yusuke, making me say that. Indeed. Okay, I've heard of that place, never been there though. Me either. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, well, okay. You gotta understand that there's a large conspiracy forming a coup around Shido trying to get this in, so... Just looking at this map is impressive. Police Department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, and Public Security. The Diet Building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We don't get caught, right? Well, okay, so... There's a conspiracy trying to frame the Phantom Thieves for all the mental shutdowns. What were the mental shutdowns for? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the Lion's Den. Yeah. Big ol' conspiracy. Big ol' conspiracy.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Ticking clock.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon.
Futaba's house. Coffee Dad's place.
After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Yeah. Thanks, Futaba.
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
Thank you, Futaba.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the
Everyone
gist.
thank Futaba for her good work.
Right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh.
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks.
I do like the color gradient on this background
get
here.
along.
It's nice.
I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
We did.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
We just did.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Yes.
We played cards during the school
It's
trip.
gambling with extra steps, okay?
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
Yeah, but the police are... He just said the police are will be more than willing to fabricate evidence and just sort of ignore the complications if they're going to be able to get somebody for it and pin the crime on them. Because they're desperate. So, this is the last palace of the framing device of the story.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Something you should not know.
Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then,
It's business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. There he is. I'll leave it for now because you haven't seen his actual Phantom Thieves clothes yet. No, they do keep him in tone with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Looks like we'll be able to sneak in from here. And there we go.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
This is the version of Crow that I sincerely hope we don't have to deal with for the third semester.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Yes.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because of all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right.
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
Let's begin by securing our route. I actually prefer evil Akechi to regular Akechi. Alright, get him the fuck out of that suit. Come on, man. Get in your Shadow Ops uniform, bitch. Alright. Alright, I see it. Actually, can I fuck with your shit a little more? Because Shadow Ops is for cool people. You're not. Get in the dance with. Are you for real? The hat says hero. You got any other dumb shit I can put you in? Absolutely unacceptable. Get out of that Sojiro cosplay, you complete piece of shit. Why? We'll just go with Shadow Ops because I got to take this seriously as a human being, so... Then it's like consistent with the others. How do I do this? Smash. Alright. I'm so... The dance clothes are so bizarre because, like, there is a dancing game they could have cropped these costumes from, but this isn't it. And, like, these models are from Dancing All Night because they changed everything. They like, redid the models to be a little better because the original game was a PS3 game. So this game looks a lot nicer than the original version did, but why they didn't keep the... I don't understand. Why they decided they needed to make entirely new dance outfits for these guys who already had dance outfits that were better than these ones.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there! It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
The effects of cognition are low here. Is it?
We could take a breather here in this secure spot.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Treasure chest. Why don't we open?
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Members card?
Members
Perhaps
card.
it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a players' club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Fucking go! Oh, it's a lion boy!
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth to you, after all.
Doesn't last long. I have high expectations.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as those. Well then, let us begin. Don't worry, you can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona!
I'm still not quite clear on how he managed to do this.
Robin Hood!
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Persona! Go!
Joker got knocked down!
Okay, time for a comeback.
Persona!
His personas and his clothes are completely different from what they are when he's actually in his true form.
Go down! Manifest!
You're not so bad. And I am capable of much more. Now then, let us deal with the shadows quickly. Wait, doesn't sound like we're gonna get ambushed based on what we heard earlier.
You're right.
I agree. I'd like to deal with them as quick as we can. But now we have an infiltration route, I suggest we return for now and prepare. Very well, I trust your experience and judgment. Let's do that. The fact that I'm unclear is kind of... I don't know. Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. Agreed. We still need to explain the steps we take, though. That is unnecessary. First we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce the steps would be something along those lines? A+. Ain't as easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I am not underestimating anything, I assure you. By the way, Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. Because it's not... Okay, so this is the redo of a game from a while back. The question is what happens to Akechi next. Like, I don't know where he's going to end up. Yeah, there's no knowing what may await. Let us continue cautiously. Very well, you'll let me know when you enter the palace, yes? So, Akechi's one of the bigger loose threads in the game, in that at a certain point he just kind of vanishes, and they don't talk about him anymore, and it doesn't matter, because then they're on to bigger things. This game, having the third semester and having Akechi be a playable character for longer, means you actually get to see what happened to him after that point. So, like, there's a lot about how this is going to go that I don't know, and they don't know either. Like, everyone knows he's the villain, but nobody knows what's going to happen next. Yeah, all this happened before. And frankly, they start talking about there's a traitor in your midst, or there's a traitor, right around this time Akechi joins up, so it's not exactly a fucking secret. But, like, he's got more stuff coming that I don't know anything about. Yeah, who knows? Of course. Perfect, I will be available at any time you need me. That's enough for now. Let us prepare well for the coming task. Ah yes, my apologies for somewhat derailing this conversation. We'll be counting on you, Akechi. Failure is not an option here. Yes, I'll do my best to live up to all your expectations.
The crucial moment's finally here. Give it all you've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rare opportunity. Let's still need you, Miss Hart. Stop! Things have really soured. There's even a bounty on you guys. But I seriously believe the Phantom Thieves are innocent. By the way, I changed up the survey question. It's already up in flames, though. It's a problem for me, too, if people think the Phantom Thieves are heroes. Just try and clear the stigma of your names as soon as you can, okay? I'm counting on you.
So people are turning on us even in his survey? Our popularity is really at an all-time low. Hey! Hey!
No longer get the fucking,
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
well, give it some time. Can make our preparatory tools.
Okay. Yeah.
We're making our own lockpicks. Kawakami's downstairs making coffee. We're getting ready for the palace. Efficient use of materials. You ended up with even more than I'd expected.
Yes.
Definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you. I don't really need those points anymore, but okay. There is one. It's just we need more stuff. We don't have the stuff for it. We need to get more stuff. We just need the materials for it, which we get from the palaces. We just need to get it.
Well then.
Hi!
Well, we have some of it. We just don't have all of it yet. We just need to get more of what we've got. And then we get Master Coffee. You don't get as much, but you get a free one from her for doing that, so that's cool. No, you get it from random drops in palaces and stuff. It's not something you can just pick up from shops. The time has finally come. No matter what happens, we have to change our heart. Right. I'll be counting on you. We may all have our own unique ways of doing things, but we should proceed forward as usual. Give it to me. Don't worry, Ren, I trust you. That's why I asked that you lend me your help.
Hey!
No need to get too worked up about this, right? Take as much time as you need to get ready. Anything goes as long as it helps our mission. You have our trust. You're our leader, after all. Okay, we are fucking on the job.
Okay.
Let's make sure this plan is a success. Plan for changing Cynegium heart has begun. Try to steal the target's heart by the deadline. Mission started.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about that target in Mementos? 21 days, we're on the clock. First of all, so that she doesn't cheat and fabricate evidence to catch us. Juice.
Hey, hi!
It's knowledge juice, I don't even need that, I'm not going to waste the cash. There are other places. There you go. Central Street?
Hey, hey!
We did that one already. Go to the rental shop. Turn on DVD. Get a new one. Is there a Guts one I can get? Because that's literally the only thing I have. There is one. Alright. Now we're good. We'll go to the bookstore while we're here. We'll make sure everything's set.
Please, take your time.
Okay. Aquarium a day. Ghost stories for Guts. Fishing spots. Shrines. Stargazing and planetariums. Antique bookstores. Nakano. Then we just need to find spots to sit down and read those. Now, what was the other thing I needed to do? Oh, it's October 30th. So everyone's in Halloween clothes. That's cute. Oh, there was one other thing. Fuck, what was it? No, it was, nutrients for the plants. Guns, yes, but nutrients for the plants was the thing I'm thinking of. So that's the Underground Mall, I believe. Or is it in Shinjuku? Who's around, by the way? It's really sweet. I don't think I noticed that before. It was fucking Kichijoji, maybe. I think the shopping district in Kichi. Yeah. Well, we're here. We're to go do some shopping. Cell phone shop? You gonna buy a cell phone? Be sure to get me the newest one, alright? Just kidding, I'm leaving the communications with the other guys for you. Oh, okay, that's cute. I didn't know you could do that. It's here that I wanted to go to. I officially don't know where you get these good nutrients. But I don't think we need it anymore. We have all the kindness we need. We're at max kindness now. So we'll go and sell some clothes.
Welcome!
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We have all the kindness we need. We don't need that anymore. It was something that would have been useful a while ago, but we're done now. Anything else in Kichi we need to look at?
Welcome.
I'm just basically buying supplies that we need. Now I gotta head back to Shibuya. We go to the airsoft shop and sell the little bit of treasure we got there to maybe get some extra cashish.
Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. Alright.
Any new Stabos and Stabringtons?
Good.
You do? Oh, get a machete.
Back in my day, whipping around a butterfly knife with one hand was the thing to do. But it seems like that's no longer the case.
I'll buy the machete for Joker.
Come again.
We'll come back after we do the palace a bit more. No, he's more of a criminal than we are.
I should write something.
That's why he doesn't. Okay, I'm going to save him quick because I need some lunch. My stomach's going. But I'll come back.